Hello, it's Forrest Clark here with Clark's Condensed, and today I will show you how to engrave some pencils with a Glowforge. So first I went into Inkscape and I put my name, which is Jack Clark, my son. I spaced it out using an SVG file for this pencil jig. So the same file to cut this jig, which the spaces should be a little bit smaller for my pencils, as you'll see later. But then I went into the settings and I clicked Engrave and then Manual. And so the top one setting here is speed. So I set that to 1000. And then for the power, I set that to 30%. And for the lines per inch, I think below 340 is a little noticeable. I like to do it at least 340. And for the manual focus, I use a digital caliper to get that height of the pencil. So the machine knows exactly what height to focus on. And you can save the settings in Glowforge, and I saved this as Jack Pencil. And then even though I just set the focus, I'll go in and click use an uncertified material, and I'll set the height of my material, which is the same height as that I use for the focus. So 0.27 inches. So those digital calipers come in handy for being precise. As you can see, when you change the focus, things shift a little bit. And one thing you learn with the Glowforge is that it uses a fisheye lens, and so the center is a little more accurate with the camera than the outer parts of the picture here. So I made sure that my bottom pencil, the one that's closest to the center, lined up. And since I used Inkscape and inches, and I made sure everything was spaced out well in Inkscape, I know the other parts, the other lines and words will be lined up well. So you just have to make sure that one closest to the center is lined up, and everything should work out, which I know it did because when I cut it, everything was where it was supposed to be. So then you can click print, and it takes a minute or so here to tell you how long it's going to take. And then for me, I have to walk downstairs and to the machine because I use my desktop for these projects. So 3.5 minutes for this engraving. So you would go and press the magic button there, the glowy button. So here's the project starting to engrave. The first pencil looked good, right where I wanted it to be. The second pencil, as you can see, was moving a little bit. So that's why you would want a smaller jig. I tried to put everything, push all the pencils to the bottom side to make them consistent and kind of flush. They wouldn't move too much. But I think the metal that holds the erasers on these pencils got in the way a little bit. And then I left it overnight, and I finished the project in the morning, so it might have gotten bumped or something. But the last pencil, I think, as you can see with the zoom in, it's pretty much the same as the first pencil, the way they cut. So we'll have my son Jack take out the pencils with his name on them, and he was pretty excited when we did this. They look pretty good. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're interested, and check out some of our other videos.